Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more CKII. We're finally back. It only took me a million years, or what felt like a million years. It's now 9:35, and we finally have the opportunity to adopt to feudalism. Done. Ah dear. So that was yeah, interesting, shall we say. So we now need to create some vassals, some city vassals, for all of these. Create a new vassal. Cool. And our demance is the complete wrong size now. We've only got 5 with the change. However, there's some other laws that we can move. We've got papal... That's okay. We'd need medium crown authority to do that, and we'd need higher absolute. Okay, so it looks like we're going to end up with something along the lines of seniority for our succession law. We just need to move the crown authority up to medium. So we'll start that now. Now that's where... Oh shit, we can't move that for another 50 years. Well, shit. I think that seniority will be the way to go. However, I'm not sure. With the change to Crown Authority, though, that's a good change. Because what happens now is that they have to give us levies. They have to give us a certain amount. And there's no way around that for them. So here we are. Sure. So we should start to see quite a few changes. Just need to drop the speed down now that I'm not rushing through it as much. 50 prestige, bugger. So this is our central place. So we're going to start building up our forces. And building the militia training grounds. Because that gives us 90 men. So quite the jump. Not calling. Militia training ground. Yep. And we've kind of been saving up money for this exact moment where all of a sudden we've got to build all this stuff. Oh shit. So with our military, we're going to start to see this really jump ahead, which is good. This guy has opinion 0. Can I send him a gift? It'd kind of be good. So we've improved relations with the Pope. Can we request money? Greed. So apparently I'm greedy. Am I greedy? I'm not greedy. What's he talking about? What's he on about? Jeez, Downpatrick has it's got a level 2 castle town, that's why. So So these guys will gradually upgrade themselves, and they will provide us with increasing amounts of levy soldiers. We can also build new new holdings. That's a city, that's a bishopric. This is still tribal. Okay. King of Northumberland. So this is very interesting because that's 2 provinces and that's it. This belongs to Scotland. So the Scottish kings have been having a great time. A great old time up here. They've just been accruing titles and creating new land, and it's just they're having a whale of a time. Jeez, that supply limit 990. Okay, I think we keep going. Sadly, our Demont is way too small to hold everything. So we need to we can't arrange a marriage for her because she's a nun. She wants none of that. These are the jokes. Alright, so that's all the militia training grounds done. And all of a sudden we have 1,700 men instead of the 1,200 that we had before. So if we built the next level of castle town, it would actually double our tax income. This gives us fort levels. I think I'm happy with that. So I just want to get things heading in the right direction. That's Dunasayed. That's the level 2 castle town. And it's got barracks already. Woo. It's quite the upgraded little thingy. So we need a little bit more gold to do Gowran. Athcliath needs a little bit more gold. And Clones has niente. Okay. Okay. So that's where we're at. I feel like we need to start looking at getting into Huaybath. I got there in the end. And seeing if we can create some claims. Let's have a quick... Oh. Why does he hate us? Urgh. He really doesn't like us. All the bishops don't like us. Our Demont is too big. Let's grant our son the title of Oriel. Yep, let's do that. Okay, cool. And we'll give one to him as well. So we want to give away Ormond, I think. Ormond? No, Desmond. Might be putting him in the line of fire there. Because this old fart, he wants Desmond. Wants control of the county of Desmond. So, I may have just put a young kid in the line of fire, but we need to make sure that we're moving forward right now. Obligations, that's fine. Inheritance. Okay, cool. So let's move our... Okay, here's the question. Do we bother? Do we bother trying to fix that? Or do we just wait for him to die? He does have an heir. We could land his heir. Yeah, let's do that. Let's grant the title of Ossuary to him. There we go. And oops, we'll collect taxes in Downpatrick, because that's the highest one so far. Now the next part of the little puzzle is getting to a stage where we can switch our succession law over to seniority. I think, yeah, I've made a decision. Let's go fabricate a claim on Dyford and see if we can rob it from this guy. Yeah, he hasn't really got that much, I don't think. He's got 2,200, and we've got about the same. And that's going to grow over time as well. We're going to end up with heaps more, because all of our demands still needs to reinforce. You can see that they're all empty right now. Oh. So, the old fart died. And then, this guy's taken over. It is possible that we start to see titles get concentrated in a few hands. However, that's just part of the kingdom, I think. And it's not entirely undesirable, because we just want to keep the... a son was born. Nice. We just want to keep the dynasty going if we can. And part of that is having more children. And there we go. So that land will come back to me if it happens to go that way. But we need next level of Crown Authority. Ooh, can we do stuff? Let's get Majesty and Noble Costumes. Castle tax. Town tax. Church infrastructure. I think going church infrastructure there is a good idea. Yeah, let's do something like that. That works for me. Right, so we need to make sure that everywhere has militia training grounds. Betrothed can marry? Sure, go for it. So, Downpatrick I reckon has it, yep. And Athcliath needs it. Okay, so we'll do that, we'll build that there. This is still Norse culture. However, I'm hoping that within the next 100 years or so, this is going to switch over to being Irish. Okay, we've got an 18.4% chance of fabricating a claim on Dyfed. I'll put an end to it. There we go. We'll flatter them. We'll mention... Oh, okay. We lost. But we got diplomacy, so it is what it is. We'll get Angus, and we'll continue improving relations with Zipop. We have space for a regent. I think we'll grab the Augustin, the High Chief. We won't have a court full. I think we grab him. Grab him. Grab him. We'll grab him. Cool. So our minor title's fulfilled. Everything's fulfilled. Cool. I'm happy with how things are going at the moment. Were there any other changes that I could... or I needed to make? I don't think so. We're just kind of waiting at the moment now for this claim to come through, and then we can go conquer that. We'll keep expanding and improving our holdings. We only have 5 left, but our vassals, all of our vassals, they're all from our whole bloodline, which is something I was keen to try out. And because they're all members of our dynasty, it means that Ireland is completely controlled by the House of Brian. This house. We've got 23 members alive currently. It's a shame this line here ended. But that's what happens sometimes. Is he married? He's betrothed. Okay. And he's betrothed to his cousin. That's not a good sign. Uh-oh. We're heading down a dodgy path here. Most of our vassals like us, so we're pretty well respected. In the most part, anyway. I think with more levels of Crown Authority, we're going to start to get into trouble. Things will become harder to manage. But that's just part of the fun. Okay, so that's the militia training ground in Athcliath. That's our son there. So what do we still hold? We still hold 2 duchies. Connacht, Breffni, Kildare. Ulster is the other one. Okay, Ulster's the other one. Right. Cynical people. Good. I think what we do is we'll move our Marshal here to Dublin to try and speed up that that training. Oops. Train troops in Dublin, please. Tempting. Maybe. What's in Downpatrick? I've got plenty of prestige, which is good. I think with yep. So there we go. We've got a title being yeah. This is he's now a duke, so he's just picked up the Duchy of Munster because this guy, yeah, he had he'd created the title because obviously he controlled half the province, well, half the duchy. Lower crown authority. Ooh, I really don't want to do that. Let's see if we can. No. Opinion. Oh, damn. He really doesn't like me. Interesting. Okay. So what about... Yeah, let's go with this. I believe his capital is going to be in Munster. We'll go with that. We'll see what happens. If he does rebel, I can just there's not really an easy way of getting out of it. I need to save up some money and make sure that I can hire mercenaries. That's the answer to that little problem, I think. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this episode. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.